So let's assume some of the folks listening to us have no idea what it means to be the founder, chairman, and co-CEO of an investment firm. Let's break it down. What exactly do you and your team do on a daily basis?
Well, thanks for asking. And as I mentioned, we started 43 years ago, and Ariel Investments was the first Black-owned money management and mutual fund company
Hmm.
in the country's history.
Wow.
So there's a guy named Eddie Brown in Baltimore who started about 6 months after we did.
Wow.
In fact, we all celebrated our 40th anniversaries together a couple of years ago at the African American Museum at the Smithsonian in D.C. And it was one of those special things that sort of the two of us could do that together. And both what Eddie Brown does and what we do at Ariel is a mini version of what Fidelity or Vanguard or T. Rowe Price. Those are the big mutual fund and money management firms in the country. And what Fidelity does, of course, is they have mutual funds for individual investors who can find those funds by going directly to Fidelity or going to their financial advisor and asking for the funds or have it added to their 401k plans. And that's the same thing with Ariel. We want our mutual funds available for all investors.
Yeah.
And so what our mutual funds, as I mentioned originally, were focused on small and mid-sized companies. Uh, Ariel Fund started in 1986,
Hmm.
and so it's celebrating its 40th anniversary as a mutual fund this year.
Wow.
And so we're really proud that we're number one in our category, but and often number one in our category since inception in 1986. But I have to be honest, there's typically less than three funds that
Wow.
go back that far.
Wow.
Now there are hundreds of funds that we compete within our category. So we think we provided a role model for others to get into the industry for the first time. There's lots of now Black-owned money management firms and mutual fund companies and now private equity funds. But again, we're proud of being the first and hopefully had an influence. And then finally, we hope that we've encouraged more African American families to invest in mutual funds.